Hello everyone, here's a quick video I've just put together for those of you that have had trouble filling your tanks. We've had the same problem. The first time we discovered it was when we went away for a weekend camping. The intention was to travel with no water in the tanks, keep the weight down and fill up once we got there. Of course we got there, had this problem, and I spent a long time trying to get water in. It was a waste of time, which meant no showers for the weekend. Lucky we were away for just a couple of nights. This is on low pressure. Here, high pressure. While some might be making its way to the tank, most of it's coming straight back out, as you can see. I've been messing around for about 15 minutes and the gauge shows next to nothing's made it to the actual tank. Here I'm just trying to go back and see if I can push that hose in a bit further. Mindful not to do damage by forcing it in, so I pull it out. I've measured that, it's gone in about 600 millimeters. My filler is too low, which means the water's got to go down under the floor, back up over the chassis before it gets to the tank. So water not being able to run uphill, it's all coming back out the inlet. So this filler hose is made up by New Age Gold Coast, and that's 900 mils, which means I'm able to slide in that extra 300 mil, getting it over the chassis rail. Biggest difference is it's a little bit narrower and they've rounded off the edges. That's just normal standard irrigation hose. And underneath you can see the corrugated flexi hose. That's where the original hose gets stuck, gets jammed when you go to force it around a corner, gets stuck on those little corrugations. Whereas this one, you're seeing you're able to slide the 900 mil straight in with little resistance. Once that's done, just go back to the original food grade hose. Hear people talking about bad tasting water in the tanks. Most times it's just because it's been filled up with a garden hose. Get that plastic taste with it. So I'm just putting on the fitting. Pop that on. Hook it up. Now I'll go over and turn the hose or the tap on. And I'll turn that on as far as it can go, which is quite a high pressure here. So as you can see, that's as far as it'll go. Back to the van. Now that little bit coming out is just residual from earlier in the video. When I lift it up here, you can see there's no water flowing back at all. So being on full pressure, that's filling up the tanks pretty quick. And I'd say it's been running for about 5 minutes. And we'll go back inside. Oh no, you can see it's full already. I was going to say we go back inside and check the gauges, but it's tanks filled up before we even got there. This van holds 120 litres. And yeah, you can see the gauge, and for those that were observant enough, I first started this video at 4:45. With a little bit of messing around in between, I'd say probably 5 minutes to fill the tank. So there you have it. That's just a quick solution. I think I said earlier, made up by New Age Gold Coast. Probably $10 from Bunnings for the hose fitting. And the 900 mil piece of irrigation hose. So quick tip, hope that helps you out. Bye for now.